I'm trying to capture it, trying to take photos of it. You want to be part of the 1% wealthiest people in South Africa.
The prime interest rate just went up today by 0.5%.
In light of this conversation, there's always a better way to manage your finances.
That's a good platform for people to kind of have access to me.
There's one thing I try to do every single day. It's to look out for the sunset and the sunrise, as if it's my last. Every single day, I'm trying to capture it, trying to take photos of it, and I'll actually include in this video as well for you today. Remember to look for that sunrise, for the sunset, every single day, as if it's your last one, because it might just be your last one. So appreciate, have gratitude for every single day. I've recently seen this article in the business tech where they say if you want to be part of the 1% wealthiest people in South Africa, you need to earn more than, or need to have a net asset value of more than 2 million rand in some sort of capital. So it got me thinking. In other research, they say if you want to retire safely at the age of 60 and you earn, let's say, 50,000 rand per month, you need to be able to have a capital available at 60, 200 times that amount. So 200 times 50,000 rand per month, it's 10 million rand capital that you need by the age of 60. So my question is, if you're not currently there or on track, what do you need to do regarding your spending habits? And what do you need to do regarding your investment habits? Something to think about today.
The prime interest rate just went up today by 0.5% and now stand on a 11.75%, which means if you have a bond of 1 million rand, you will now pay 344 rand more per month on your bond, and on 2 million rand, 689 rand. And if you're looking at the bond of 3 million, 1033 per month, 1033 rand per month extra. So I hope when you start with your bond repayment, when you purchase your property, I hope you had that kind of surplus calculated into your bond, that you don't have any troubles now. If you do have troubles, if you come into a place where you can't afford your repayments anymore, speak to your banker, speak to your bank, that they arrange better terms for you and maybe potentially over a longer period of time.
I recently had a meeting with a client, a new potential client, and he was thinking about liquidation of his company. And as we discussed his financial affairs in that business, going through the asset liabilities of and kind of deconstruct everything in that business, I realized that he received about 10 deposits from clients. He's in the construction industry, so he took about 70% of the deposits of each of these 10 projects, and now in a place where he can't seem to start to do any work anymore. So I mean, I think that's kind of a tendency in the construction industry. So sorry about any people that I know in the construction industry, but that is something that typically happens in the construction industry. You receive a deposit and you start working or finish a job of the previous client with this deposit that you just received. A very dangerous situation, and this case seemed to be the truth as well, because he received about 10 deposits and now he can't do any of this work because he doesn't have the money anymore. For the last few weeks, I actually discussed a plan with him financially, and also how to handle the clients, because the one aspect is, I mean, it's easy to say let's liquidate the company, but you can't run away from the ethical values and the ethical responsibility that you have towards those clients from taking the deposits and then just liquidate the company. My advice to him was to, in place of running away, start going to all of these 10 people and actually discussing his kind of scenario with them, be open about the situation, and then find a way to finish each and every project with them. My advice to him was to go to the client and request for them to purchase the products that's still outstanding and for him to be able to finish the job. It might not be the perfect solution, but it's definitely a better plan B than letting everything fly. And today I had a discussion with him again, and he actually went to all those people, and it seems like for the most part he seemed to be able to convince these clients to actually finish the jobs or the projects based on that principle. And today I told him, well done, thumbs up to you, because it's not in the easy times that you display your ethical values, but really in the difficult times when things goes tough, and it's easy to put your head in the sand, to actually go out there, go to the clients, go face your troubles, and actually display ethical values. And in the future, it will pay a lot of dividends to you, because people will still feel, even in difficult times, they can trust you. It might not be the best scenario for them, but it's definitely a better plan B than losing their money and their project are not being completed at all. So if you are today in a similar situation, you might also receive deposits and you seem to not being able to finish that projects. It might be a similar scenario in something else in your business. Face those facts, face those people. There's always a way to resolve a matter, but that through communication. You can't solve something without communication. Even if you need to liquidate your company and there's people that you feel will be harmed by this situation, go discuss it with them and make a plan somehow to pay them back, to barter with something, to be able to resolve their potential financial loss that they may have because of the liquidation, because of the fact that you can't deliver what you need to deliver. In light of this conversation, there's always a better way to manage your finances. I've recently done a new video called The Profit Explosion. It's an article, it's a chapter in my new book as well, and I will put the link in the description of this video, and you can re-watch it if you haven't seen it yet.
Back to look at and investigate if we need to look at the monthly account structure again, because that is the best way to get involved with me as well. Most of my time going to the paying monthly accounting clients, and because we have pre-booked times with them where we brainstorm all kinds of things. So that's a good platform for people to kind of have access to me on a regular basis.